Hello everybody, this is Ultimate Fox here, and today I am going to start my first Let's Play on Shadow of Wars. Now, let's just get everything out of the way. I love Shadow of War. Well, as you can see, I already tried doing it, but didn't really start that well, but let's just get this out of the way. I already said it. I'm just very nervous right now. I love Shadow of War. Shadow of War, if I had the privilege to pick what was #1 of the year, it would probably be this game because I just love it so much. It's just a really great game, and if you have played it or you don't watch it with me, then you will soon know why I love it so much. Or you get what I mean. Man, I'm really bad at explaining. I do recommend putting it on Nemesis difficulty because, well, this game is kind of designed for you to get killed multiple times. It really is. So I do recommend picking Nemesis difficulty. Or if you're a casual, just pick normal. That's fine as well. Whatever you do, do not pick Gravewalker difficulty because that will rip your ass right up. So let's just get on to it, shall we?
I had a family once. A wife.
This is beautiful.
And a son. And I buried them along with everyone I even knew. What has happened to me? Am I dead?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. We are bound together, Talion. My life and yours.
Who are you, Wraith?
I shaped the history of Middle-earth. I crafted the Rings of Power.
Celebrimbor, greatest speak of the Second Age. Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your king.
Perhaps that pain was not in excess.
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge. But there is only one way to close the circle. To defeat Sauron.
The time has come for a new ring.
Prologue 1. The New Ring. Or not run. I mean 1.
The world of men is ending. I have seen it. I have felt it. In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, craft the one thing that could challenge the Dark Lord. A ring of power. Power can blind those who seek it, and even the strongest bonds can be broken. The future I have seen cannot come to pass.
Celebrimbor.
Death calls to you again, Ranger. How do you answer?
Talion, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor. What's wrong, my love?
The past is the past. Nothing can be changed.
We must leave this place. We can go now.
What's in rings? What it is?
The Wraith calls to you. I call to you.
Wraith!
Where are you?
Your way was for you. He calls your name. Talia.
Celebrimbor.
Talion. Talion.
I will find you.
And welcome to the game now. After seeing that short little extroduction, I think that's how you say it, extroduction, maybe? I'll explain what really happened, because I can see how a person that never played the last game could be very confused on that. So let me explain while I cut some throats right open. You see, what happened was, basically Celebrimbor was the one that made the 9 rings for all the men, that kind of stuff. I don't really know that much for the, Lord of the Rings series. So, Celebrimbor basically made the rings. Sauron deceived him by making them, so he got killed while trying to save his family. You know, Celebrimbor trying to save his family, you know, like a good parent he is, but ended up being killed, and he wants revenge over Sauron. As in for Talion, he was actually sacrificed for a ritual, well, for some reason. I do understand why, but it really does not matter for this story, except for one character, which we'll meet in time. Well, if he'll show up, because there's a slight chance that he doesn't, but I think we will. Anyway, they now know each other. Now they tried to make a ring to challenge Sauron, but the ring was taken by this weird girl. And we're gonna figure it out. While this person had no idea what happened to his friend, even though I was right next to him. You know you have a couple of dumb Uruks. If, well, you can't see that. Oh, hello. I mean, seriously, you saw your friend being chopped right open. And welcome to the combat of the game, aka the Batman Asylum combat. You know, in Batman Asylum, if you have played the game, then you definitely know the combat. It's basically the same thing on here. You just hit a bunch of buttons, and someone's about to hit you, you deflect it by pressing another button. It's really that simple. And the sneaking mechanics are just like in Assassin's Creed, where you just sneak up on someone and then cut their throat right open. So it's basically like Arkham and Assassins had a baby. This would come out. That's a little neat concept. As you can see, these books aren't the most nice. Come on, die already. Thank you. Now let's just head over here. It's clear. Yes, I already know it's clear. If you see these mini spires, then you probably know who we're coming to. If you don't, you'll figure it out.
Celebrimbor, what has been done to you?
You've kept us waiting. Kept us waiting.
Spider does not forfeit its and there's a great house set before it. I called you here for a reason. I called you here.
You will return him to me. Now.
You are brave. For a man. But it is not your sword that will save him. How much are you willing to sacrifice? To suffer. To suffer.
I have given up everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
You want the ring?
You would give me the ring for the wraith.
And find myself beside him in your web.
I am Shelob, and I deal only in truth. I wouldn't give it up either.
Wait.
Time now!
Take your price.
I'm impressed, Stranger. He must mean something to you. Go to your puppet before he dies.
You have doomed us, Talia. Her power was vast before, and now you have given her mine. I poured my life force into that ring.
Then we must take it back.
The war you came to fight is not here. The ring is lost. So look to Minas Ithil and the Dark Lord's armies that surround it. Look to the Palantir. Sauron will not stop until all of Middle-earth is dominated.
The Palantir must be protected.
Minas Ithil. I must know if Shelob's vision holds true.
Act 1. The Siege of Minas Ithil.
The spiders showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
Middle-earth Shadow of Wars.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable. The fate of the city matters not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate. We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
Now we're starting to get in the game. Here's the next thing I should explain. Intel. If you don't know what Intel means, it basically means... Okay. Intel in this game basically tells you a captain and his weaknesses. Alright, here's a good example. Gornja the Warbringer. I mostly just don't refer to them by their titles because the name, it's just don't be too complicated. Well, we also read selection sleeves, yes. Alright, here's the thing. Immunities, and well, this side on the left side is going to tell you what are his strengths. He is arrow-proof, fire-proof, poison-proof, and beast-proof. And his class traits allow him to advance in class and combat. Basically, all the traits that makes him strong. And then there's his weaknesses, aka what he fears, what he cannot deal with, you know what I mean. He is weak against stealth. He is also weak against execution and stealth attacks. An easy target.
The captain leading the search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
Submit!
Another recommendation is you to get as many intel as you can. Because if you don't, then all the Uruks that you could meet in this game could give you a hard time if you don't know their weaknesses. The Mystic, Blood Loss. And also it's fun looking at the Uruks. I mean, seriously. The second one that we found looks badass already. Ouch. Another one over here. The Knife. Some names are awesome, others not so much, I can also assure you.
What are we even waiting? Something just moved over there.
Nothing moved, okay? Nothing moved at all. Let's go. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward.
It's the Grave Walker. I thought he was dead. He is.
Exactly! Here we get to the extradition of range mode, or basically the gun in this game. You hold the R1 down and then you shoot with the other one. Or you get what I mean. Die. There.
It doesn't look good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
The Palantir is a powerful artifact. If we were to possess it,
We could
There
turn
we
the
go.
tide.
I'm not going to explain a lot because, first of all, I am a horrible explainer and I'm on fire. That's another good excuse. If you hold and shoot a barrel, it will explode, killing any other Uruk that comes into contact with it.
He's close.
the Wraith world will reveal his presence.
Alright, the Wraith world basically shows you where all the enemies are, including captains.
Grisha.
Grisha, so that's how you say his name. Come on. The climbing mechanic seems slow at first, but will.
And it's blue. They call it the Seeing Stone. You see that? then you come running to me. Do not touch it. Now I'm gonna say that again. Do not touch it. If it doesn't kill you, then I will.
As you can see, they're searching for the Seeing Stone. I don't know that much about Lord of the Rings and their legends, but I think the Seeing Stone is like this powerful thing, which I think so. See, I used stealth on him, and since that was one of his weaknesses, he's dazed now. Or, another thing, it said earlier that he's immune to arrows. Oh yeah, his strength will become immune if you, daze him or terrify him. Just saying that. Yeah. Oh.
I've heard stories about you and your wraith. Stories about how you can't die. Well, let's find out if they're true.
Yes, I'm trying to teach them. See, when they're dazed is when you can attack them with the weapon that they're immune to. But if they're not, well,
I'm not impressed.
you can't do anything. Alright. Or bring your kills. Easy peasy. Alright, Captain's gear. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, here's another thing I explained. You can equip weapons once you kill a captain. For instance, I'm going to equip the sword. It will give me extra damage, you know, la-di-la-la-da. That's how you do things. I'm such a horrible explainer, am I?
Why are you out here alone?
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
Nina Seathall still stands.
We're about to lose the middle city, Ranger. They'll be closing the gate if they haven't already. We need to get up there as fast as we can.
I'll be right behind you. Wait. What is your name?
Idril.
Talia.
Don't fall behind, Talion. We've lost enough men today.
And meet my least favorite character in this game, Adriel. Yeah. Why is she my least favorite? Because she's pretty much the most generic person in this game. I can deal with a couple of nitpicks, and you survived. Good job. Nope, ow. I don't know how you survive with a dagger in your back. That would mostly just kill anyone, right? I mean, that's what I think. But maybe not. Maybe they do survive in a weird kind of way.
We'll need our support. We can't leave them out here.
There we go. This part is pretty much just the boring part where you just run around and just kill a couple of Uruks. Probably the most weakest part about this game is the introduction of everything, the tutorial section. Sometimes I wish there was just a skip button to skip all of this, but there isn't, and I have to deal with it.
It hasn't looked good for weeks.
Ugh. Sometimes they're not as bad, like just a simple stab through the head, but some of them are bad, like that one we just saw. Just stabbed right through and he was still alive. Don't you try to. No. Stop.
Sergeant Dagon and his men are at the arena. We must aid them.
Can I do it? Yep, I just can still do it. If you hold down circle or another button that you're using instead of the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4, you can drain them and that's how you get health back.
We've lost the middle city. Rally at the gate.
Keep moving. We'll cover your retreat.
And I'm leaving ya. See ya. Oh, really? Come on, I'm right in front of you. Slow pokes.
The middle city is lost!
Yep. Wow, most of these orcs are surviving my attacks. Oh, not that one actually. I thought he survived until I saw him fall down. Or maybe someone hit him. I don't know. Ow. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? And don't do that ever again? Thanks! Well, the ragdoll animations are funny. I like them. Sometimes they just flop right around like normal ragdolls should. Other times they jump in the air like their last jump in their life like they're a rabbit. So joyful. Sick. I have a sick sense of humor.
Quickly, under the gate!
Get moving!
What are you doing?
I won't be long. Go.
Have the archers provide support.
Heavy attack. You hold it down and, well, you do a heavy attack, knocking down any guy on his back or on his legs. Well, on his legs and arms, like you saw. Like how that guy right there is doing it. I'm trying to execute him. Nope, ow. I am not the best at this game. I do not dare attempt Gravewalker difficulty. I thought, ah, cool. Gravewalker difficulty. That means I can make my game even harder. Try it out the first time. Yeah, nope. I'm leaving it on the one I like it. And, is he dead? Nope, I'm still doing the execution.
We've lost the middle city. We made them pay for every inch of ground, but they now hold it.
Then our fate will be decided here. Our inner wall is our strongest. We have double their archer.
We cannot match the orcs for their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were. Go to the Great Hall. Secure the relics.
My place is here.
Make sure they are taken to Hennefernon.
Is that an order?
You must understand. We must protect what is most precious
At all costs.
Yes. That is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the wall before their next assault.
A ranger from the Black Gate. I thought you were all dead.
You heard the truth.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Baron.
Not come to join your army, General, but for the Palantir and its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
You wish to spread terror in their ranks.
Yes. It's about time they tasted fear.
The men are assembled, General.
That's our first mission. Oh, and also let me explain this. When you level up, you get a skill point. You can unlock to get a skill very useful. I do recommend getting
We
as
need
much
to
as you
secure the
can.
Palantir now. The city is weak, and it will not hold for much longer.
But we cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look,
The towers bear his mark.
those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads beyond the borders of Mordor. He mocks me.
They give him sight.
Not without the Palantir.
And also, here's the map. This is a place where you can find captains, get towers where you can fast travel to them. Also, you can mark down places. You get what I mean, etc., etc. And also, it's a place that tells you where the outposts are. Yeah. Also, photo mode, and I did not mean to head over here.
We will dismantle his hold on Minas Ithil. We will shift the tide of war.
Let's first get this tower so I can show you what it's really about. Doo-doo-doo.
These Hydir are but dark imitations of the Palantir. But we can turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us sight.
We will purify them and make them ours.
Exactly. If you hold down circle,
Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is allowed to return.
and you can see throughout the city what's about. In the tower mode, you can actually look around and do that, and also you can find stuff. If you hit that, then here's a Shelob's memory. I'll explain what's that later, probably in the next episode. And you can also find I can't read it. Markings, I'm going to call them markings on. I'll explain what they're used for too. But the thing that we're looking for
The
are
city
barrows.
is built on the ruins of my kingdom, yet some things remain. Those are my barrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight. There I will show you why we must retrieve my ring.
Banished from death. Oh, yes. I should also tell you, banished from death basically means if you die, then Uruk will become a captain, and you have a chance to get revenge on, well, him killing you. And to be honest, I think this is a good screenshot. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching, and I really don't know what else to say except for thank you. Everyone, have a great day.